What type of business owner are you? Are you the type that is always blaming others, assuming the worst, and has a hard time trusting people? Or are you the charismatic leader that everyone adores and everyone enjoys working with? In this video, you're going to learn a Muslim business secret taught by our religion that can help you win the hearts of everyone around you, including all of your stakeholders, inshallah. And at the end of the video, I'm going to reveal 3 practical steps to implement this Muslim business secret. So what's the secret? It's giving benefit of the doubt. If a friend amongst you makes a mistake, make 70 excuses for him. As Muslims, we should have good opinion of others. We should not jump to conclusions, and we should give everyone benefit of the doubt. But why is this powerful in business? Well, number one, it helps us prevent unnecessary confrontation and embarrassment. Giving people the benefit of the doubt saves you from jumping to conclusions which are not correct. This can lead to embarrassment or even escalation. When someone does something you're not pleased with, in most cases, there is always an explanation. We're just not that good at guessing. Number 2, it's one of the best ways to correct someone. Imagine if someone in your team arrives late to an important meeting. Instead of confronting them and making them feel guilty and judged, we can use husnul dhan and say something like, "Was the traffic really bad today?" This will allow the situation to be corrected and prevented in the future in a respectful and dignified way. Number 3, makes people feel safe around you. If you're someone who is known to always jump to negative conclusions, people will not feel safe around you. They will act differently around you. They're gonna feel judged, they're gonna avoid you. So giving the benefit of the doubt, on the other hand, makes people feel safe and eventually also allows you to win their hearts in the long run. Now imagine this. A non-Muslim man comes to your local mosque and starts urinating in a corner of the prayer hall. How would you react? What would you do to him? What punishment would you want to inflict him for desecrating the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Well, this actually happened at the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So how did he react? He sallallahu alaihi wasallam told the Sahaba, who by the way were furious, they were ready to chop his head off, not to interrupt him and to leave him alone. When the man finished his business, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam called him and lovingly and caringly said to him that the mosque is not a place meant for urine and filth, but it is a place for the remembrance of God, prayer, and the recitation of the Holy Quran. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam then gave the order to one of the Sahaba to bring a bucket of water and pour it over the urine. Imagine if the man was attacked. Imagine if he was punished in front of everyone. What impression would he get of the deen of al-Islam? Would he consider Islam as the religion of peace and the religion of truth? Subhanallah, this is a beautiful example of how giving the benefit of the doubt can be so powerful and transformational. So let's implement this powerful Muslim business secret in our daily lives and watch the blessings roll in. Now, a common question is, if you keep giving everybody the benefit of the doubt all of the time, you will eventually get taken advantage of. And that's a fair sentiment. So let's say, for example, that somebody in your team is consistently missing deadlines, consistently, and you're making excuses, you're being very lenient, and you're given the benefit of the doubt. But if it keeps happening repeatedly, that's when you need to take a stand, and that's when you need to draw a line that, okay, the benefit of the doubt, first time, second time, third time was okay, but now there's something deeper going on and we need to get to the bottom of it. So this is how you mitigate people taking advantage of your kindness and of your gentleness when it comes to dealing with stuff like this. So let me tell you a story now then, inshallah. A few weeks ago, I got a call from an angry landlady. She had a lot of complaints and serious accusations against one of my mentees. I had helped him get that property deal about a year ago, and the landlady was so upset now that she got in touch with me. I was absolutely fuming, because not only it's embarrassing for me, but it's also completely unacceptable for one of my mentees to be so negligent. So after she finished giving me an earful on the phone, I then dialed the mentee's number, and I was ready to tell him how disappointed I was with him and his negligence. But I actually cut the call. I reminded myself of the importance of giving others the benefit of the doubt. So I calmed myself down and I rang him after 10 minutes. I started the conversation very friendly and then politely asked him if anything had happened with the landlady in question. I didn't mention any of the negative things that she said to me. Subhanallah, it turned out that many of the claims that she made were complete exaggerations, and she was actually responsible for a lot of the issues dragging on longer than they should have. He explained in detail how he had been handling things, and I couldn't disagree with any of the steps that he took or any of the decisions that he made. Now imagine how unfair it would have been for me to have a go at him without giving any benefit of the doubt. Imagine how it would have affected our relationship if I had an unfair outburst against him without knowing the full facts. That is the day I realized that giving the benefit of the doubt is a powerful Muslim business secret. There is actually a study from the Journal of Happiness Studies which revealed that how we interpret other people's actions, or they call our attributional style, affects our own happiness. In the study, there were 707 participants from the United States, Poland, and Japan. The research found that individuals with a hostile attributional style, that is, people who tend to assign malicious intent to other people's actions, they tend to be less satisfied with their own relationships. On the other hand, people who gave others the benefit of the doubt were happier and had better relationships. So let's now explore 3 practical steps of how we can implement this in our lives, inshallah. Number 1, audit your brain. Do you tend to immediately assume the worst? Are you good at coming up with excuses for others? When something happens, pay close attention to your reaction. Become self-aware so you can refrain from jumping to conclusions that are not correct. Number 2, don't react straight away. When something happens which displeases you, give yourself 10, 30, 60 minutes to cool down and reflect and think about what could be the best possible excuse that I can give in this situation. Don't jump to conclusions and don't be reactive. Number 3, give 70 excuses. Next time someone disappoints you, practice making as many excuses as you can. See if you can actually get to 70. Giving the benefit of the doubt will make people feel safe and eventually allows you to win everyone's heart. I pray this video helps you implement this powerful Muslim business secret, and that we all have the tawfiq to master the art of giving benefit of the doubt in all aspects of our life, inshallah. Let me know in the comments below if you have any examples of how this Muslim business secret has helped you in your business or in your life. If you've liked this episode, then you would want to check out this video here, where I share how to build a company that can run and succeed without you. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.